Oh, yeah. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, all sports loving fan of Arsenal, the game lovers. I bring you greetings of the Xmas. I say a very big uh, Merry Xmas to you, your families, kids, your wives, everybody. I bring you greetings of the Xmas. I say a very big thank you to you all that has been supporting me, that has been supportive of my program for quite some time now, barely 2 weeks now, though I was cut short by little emails, but I know your fervent prayers kept me going. So I want to say a very big thank you to each and every one of you. And I also want to say Merry Christmas once again to you. Today, Arsenal just played our 12th matches. I think we've been able to win one. We've lost and we've drawn so many. Um, I think in today's game we have a little positivity to hold on to. I don't know if I should say it is Ateta's impact or whatever. I don't know. Or maybe the last game of Freddie, should I say his impact also? I don't know. But I don't know what your views might be. But I remain Marvelous Sonny or Marvelous Cyril, as the case may be. If this is your first time of watching my channel, you go to the red subscription button and subscribe and give me a like. I really want to appreciate all of you for all that you've been doing, your supportive nature, your support to Arsenal Fan Club, to Arsenal Football Club, your support, the fans, the support of the board, let me say, but no support to the owners, the Kronkers. For now, for now, for me, I would have said as the manager is, being changed, let the ownership also change. But I know it's not going to be very easy, to pull out the Kronkers because they know what they are doing. They are really making loss and loss of money from the Arsenal concept. But we still have to keep on talking. We still have to keep on doing our thing until it gets to their hearing. Now, the game today, if you watch it, the defense of the truth tried very well today, at least for having the first clean sheet for quite a while now. They really held onto their own, and the game was okay, a little more of what we expected. Nobody knew we were coming here to have a draw for today. We were all expecting the same old result of losing it away. But I think there was a lot of positivity that could be drawn from today's game. The guys, they really tried from the word go. They kept on pressing. The pressing was good enough, to keep us going. They marked all balls. The defenders used their heads today. I think Lewis, if not for one of the errors I saw, I think he got every other thing right. And I think Chambers also, just one also, which would have equally been a goal. One mistake from a defender can end up in the net, but as God may have it, nothing like that happened. So I think they really tried, honestly, if I'm to be honest, they really tried. They did their best. They did, or they had to put in everything. Defensive midfielders today in Xhaka and Torreira, they did well. They did perfectly well. Honestly, when you do well, I say you did well. And when you didn't do well, I'll be there to, loud it out. I'll tell you, you did not do well, and that's just the truth. So the guys today, I think they did well, but I think where I faulted Freddie today was the inclusion of uh, Race Nelson, where I was expecting that maybe Lacazette should have been in the game. We needed to win. And even though he was not started in the game, I expected during the time he wanted to make a change. Why not Aubameyang, since we needed a goal and we were having better possession of the ball? I expected Aubameyang and Lacazette to be on the pitch together. I expected something like that so that we'll have these two guys playing together once again for quite some time now. They've not been playing together. I don't know why. Only Frederick will tell more. But I feel that was the turning point of the game for Laka to come out and, you know, it looks somehow, I feel, is a sort of disrespect to the person of Lacazette, because Lacazette has been a very nice player for us all this while. He has been carrying us. Him and Laka has been doing so well. So, and they have been combining so well too. They have something in common. They are very friendly, very close. I see no reason why the two will not be playing together when I know very much well that there is no injury on the side of Laka. So this is where I faulted today's game, but I think generally the game was okay. And Saka is he's something else. He's something. And honestly, the young lad is doing well. I think when I saw the lineup today, I was a bit skeptical. I saw how could all these things be happening? But I saw that he's only limited to these guys because most of our players were injured, and of course, Ozzy. Nobody should have expected to see Ozzy on the pitch today. If he had, I think the fan would have had the opportunity to boo him equally because he hasn't been doing anything. And actually, I think this is the time for him to go. And beside that, I think the next thing we'll have to be planning now is on how Ateta will be, setting up the team, because I think by tomorrow morning he will start up, fully as a manager, and he need to get rid of Ozzy. He need to get rid of Xhaka. He need to get rid of Kolasinac. He need to get rid of Chambers. These are, honestly, I must confess, Chambers has never improved as far as I know. He has not, once in a while, but maybe because of his age, we might decide to keep him. But you see, we need to let go Lewis. We need to let go Socrates. We need to let go Mustafi. These are the three defenders that need to go. These three defenders need to go. Then we also need Xhaka and Ozzy to leave the club, so that these young lads can be able to integrate themselves into the team, and then we'll bring in some fresh changes. And this is something that has to be done, and done in earnest. I know we are never good at making much buys in January, but at least because we have a new manager, we really need to give him a support. We need to give him everything that he needs, to make sure that things are going the way they are supposed to go. So we really need to make sure that we pick up some guys. This guy from Salzburg, this guy has been doing so well. I watched him over the days. Dominic, he has been doing so well. And Haaland has arrived Manchester United. I think that was yesterday, with rumors coming around. Possibly they could sign him up, and we need to pounce on Dominic and make sure we snap him and put him into the club, because I think he's now 19, and he really needs to be integrated into the team to make sure that we are going for a long-term planning, and bring in some senior guys that will make up the squad so that things will go according to our plans, to make sure that our defense is solidified, the midfield is solidified. These are the areas we really need to work on, because I know that with the right players put in place, Laka and Aubameyang are going to sign, because this is also one of the problems that made some of our players to leave. When they look behind and they see that, who am I going to work with? And they had to move on. If you cannot guarantee a player like Laka and Aubameyang a Champions League game, I think they don't worth playing for us. So that's just the simple truth. In case if they will be leaving tomorrow, let nobody say, why are they leaving? That's just the simple truth. They need to be there. That's the big boys team, the big boys competition. So they need to be there. So that's the area we all need to look into. And these guys really need to be there. So if they fail to be there, I think the best for them would be for them to move on. And that's just the simple truth, you know. So I think what we need to do now is to make sure that we are proactive during the season, during the general transfer, to make sure at least that we give them one or two players that will be very solid, you know, that they will be looking onto. Then you assure them of a very nice transfer during the summer, so that the guys can now be able to say, okay, let me put up paper, my signature, you know, to pen a new contract, so that things can move on. And this, I think, is going to be the best thing for us as the fan and the club in general, you know, to make sure that things are being done the way they are supposed to be done. And according to what Ateta has said, Ateta really want everybody to work together. And this is the area that we really need to look into. It's very important. It's very paramount now that for us to move forward, the management, the owners, the coach, the fans, and the players, we need to work together. We need to be integrated, you know, into one basket to make sure that we are all speaking one voice and to make sure that things move according to its normal direction. So I believe that Ateta has come with his own initiative, with different ball game. You know, he said that he would want to walk into the attitude of the guys, know where the things has gone wrong, and you know, make sure that things are being glued together to make sure that we work towards achieving the aim that is supposed to be achieved according to what he knows the club is made up of. You know, he's not a new guy. This is his club. He knows also well. He knows the team so well. He knows it as much as he knows himself. So I think this is very simple. So I really would wish to see your comments down below at the comment section. If there is anything contrary to what I've just said, you can, you know, drop in your comment. Then I read later. I can also respond to that. And in case you are watching us for the very first time, like I said before, you go to the red subscribe button and you hit it up, and you go to the like button, so that we continue bringing you updates of what transpired during the season. And you know, as the transfer window comes through by January, we'll be updating you on the transfers that will be making the round. Thank you, and God bless you.